there's an unimaginable horror lurking in our sewers. It's big. It's gross. And it's really stinky. Yep, fatbergs are a real thing, and they're pretty much as gross as they sound. They're masses of grease, rubbish, and other stuff that can clog sewage pipes and sometimes cause raw sewage to overflow in the streets, which is exactly what happened last week in Perth. Ugh, yuck. The sewage spill was so bad that a concert by singer Bryan Adams had to be cancelled, leading to some disappointed fans.
It's incredibly inconvenient and disappointing for them. At the end of the day, we are focused on public safety, and of course we stand by the decision that was taken.
But according to people in the sewage business, these sort of things happen more often than you'd like to think.
They're damaging our pumps, so you might end up with sewerage on the streets, or coming up your bathroom, or coming up out of your toilet.
This is Steph. She works for SA Water, which is responsible for the things we flush here in Adelaide. Here at the Bolivar treatment plant, wastewater is cleaned and sent out to farmers, and the solids are turned into compost. But sometimes things turn up that should have never been flushed.
We have found a lot of weird things at the wastewater treatment plant. Batman costumes, rubber chickens, golf balls, fake teeth, all sorts of things.
While most of us know not to flush our bat suits and mobile phones, some of the things causing problems in our sewage systems aren't so obvious. Like quote-unquote flushable wipes.
They say they're flushable, but they're definitely not flushable. They cause us a lot of troubles in the network because they don't break down.
Steph says flushable wipes, along with nappies and sanitary products, are a big contributor to fatbergs. Another problem is grease and cooking oil.
The fats and greases and oils that do make their way through slowly are pushed up to this side of the tank, and you can see it's all rising to the top, it's re-solidifying, and it's creating these dried out fatbergs.
Fatbergs cause about 40% of sewer blockages in Australia, and we're spending millions of dollars each year trying to fix them. And it's not just a problem here. In 2017, a 130-ton fatberg was extracted from a London sewer. It weighed as much as 11 double-decker buses. That's why Steph says you should think before you flush.
We can all have a role to play in keeping our wastewater network clean by only putting the 4 Ps down the toilet. So paper, pee, poo, and proof.
Thought there were only 3 Ps. Why is there a 4th one now?
We recently introduced the 4th P, which stands for proof, which basically means that any flushable item has actually passed the Australian and New Zealand's flushable product standards.
If something's got this logo or this line, it means it will break down as it travels through wastewater networks.
If there's no logo, it doesn't go down the loo.
So armed with this knowledge, we can all do our bit to defeat the horror of the fatberg.